Start recording. All right. So today I have brought in three random, really smart people today, who will all know these categories objectively and will not fail. If you guys want to introduce yourself real quick. Someone.
Hello. Hello, my name is Ash, and I'm one of these people.
Carlos?
I'm Eddie.
Eddie? All right.
Yeah, hi, I'm Eddie. I'm also apparently one of those people that Joe thinks is really smart. In his lack of judgment, yeah, there's a sad truth.
Fair. And then, last but not least.
I'm Carlos, and I'm the third person here.
Don't be so self-deprecating. You're probably gonna win this. You're gonna win it, right?
Oh heck no! I'm gonna make sure he loses now, just cause.
All right. Well, if to win, you have to face the gauntlet, and
The
because
gauntlet.
yep, you'll have to get through our categories today, which is Dragon Ball, gaming, film and TV, Dungeons and Dragons, and touch grass. Something that most of these people haven't done.
Okay, no need.
Touch grass today.
No,
We
you did.
all believe you. So, let's just start this off in alphabetical order. Ash,
Oh.
you get to choose first.
Let's go touch grass for 100.
Touch grass for 100. What is the safe internal temperature for a chicken? Anybody?
The what?
Safe internal temperature for a chicken.
What is
165 degrees Fahrenheit.
You're supposed to
What?
buzz in.
With what buzzer?
What is 155?
No, 155 is incorrect. All right. Eddie, you were also incorrect because you did not put it in the form of a question. Carlos,
Bruh.
would you like? Are you?
I don't have a guess.
You don't have a guess? All right. The answer was. What is 165 degrees Fahrenheit or
Bruh.
74 degrees Celsius? All right.
Am I?
All right. That is touch grass for 100. So, back to Ash because no one else has gotten it right. No one else got one right.
What is movies and TV shows for 100, 200?
Movies and TV shows. Oh, you mean film and TV?
Yes, film and TV.
For 100?
Yes.
All right. What Leonardo DiCaprio movie is the same length of this real-life tragedy which it depicts?
Titanic? What is Titanic?
Ash, you are correct, and you almost lost yourself points there. All right, that could have been really bad, but you managed to pull through.
I don't think I've seen a single Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's a very well-known movie, man.
I've never watched Titanic.
Change that.
I've never watched Titanic.
I watched it when I was going on my cruise.
Yeah, I hope you would have.
Rude.
To buzz in, do you want me to just go like, eh?
To buzz in, let's see. Yeah. If you would do the air horn sound effect. Actually, yeah, the air horn sound effect.
The air horn sound effect. This is gonna go
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So have that dialed up. Yeah, because it does
I can't do
appear
that
over
while
who
looking at this
does
thing,
it
though.
too for me,
Wait.
which will help out.
Okay.
So, alright.
How will we have
So Ash got Titanic. So
how will we have soundboard pulled up when we want it? When we're
You gotta
looking
read the
at
question real fast.
alright, Ash,
Hmm.
it is your turn. What would you like?
Did you add my points
Yes, I
down
did.
there?
You had negative 100, and now you have 0 because you got a 100 correct.
Okay. Let's go D&D for 200.
D&D for 200. What feat raises your hit point maximum more than if you took an ability score improvement?
Is there one correct answer?
There is one correct answer. Anybody want to buzz in? All right, Eddie, then Ash. Eddie,
Is it tough or what is tough?
what is tough? Is that your answer?
Yes.
All right. What is the tough feat?
Yes. Okay.
So you get points. You're at 100 points, taking the lead. All right.
I genuinely only know that because I picked it as the last D&D came.
Very nice. All right, Eddie, it's your choice.
Yeah.
What would you like?
Gaming for 2.
Gaming for 200. What is the highest selling video game of all time? Anybody can buzz in. Ash, what is your answer?
Minecraft? What is Minecraft?
That is incorrect. Would anybody else like to buzz in, or do you wish to?
No,
No? Carlos?
I'm good.
I'm
You're
good.
You're good? All right, the correct answer, Tetris,
Tetris.
with 540 million copies sold.
Gee.
Number 2 is Minecraft, though. So, good try, Ash, but no cigar. Eddie, still yours? What would you like next?
Let's go gaming for 1.
Gaming for 100. What is the most critically acclaimed Zelda game as well as the most critically acclaimed game of all time?
See, if I get this wrong, you're just gonna be mad at me.
Anybody can buzz in whenever you want, or we can move on if you all collectively decide to. All right. So,
I didn't mean to do the other one.
all right. So, Ash, then Eddie. Ash, you buzzed in. What is your answer?
No, I didn't.
You did. It showed the horn. So, all right. I will let this pass. I'll let this pass unless you do want to answer.
I will answer. I was going to answer. What is Ocarina of Time?
Ash, you are correct.
Easy.
It is. All right. It's good. All right, Ash, you are now on the board. It's your turn to choose again.
D&D for 100.
D&D for 100. What crime and cultist-filled city has had multiple games made using its name? Anybody can buzz in. Carlos, this would be an easy grab. You just have to think of a game. Shares a name with a town, well, a city really, in D&D. Ash, you buzzed in. What is your answer?
What is Brachiova? I didn't say that right.
Brachiova is incorrect. It's a bit more on the nose than that. Would you guys like a hint maybe? That'll help. Oh wait, also Ash, you lose 100, so you're at 0 now. It was Game of the Year for 2023. That helps any of you? It is based on D&D as well. It is on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Now you're just making us feel bad.
Eddie, no, not Eddie, Carlos, sorry. Carlos.
What is Baldur's Gate 3?
Well, what's the name of the town is what, not the game. Are you going
I
with...
can't remember the town, but I do know it's Baldur's
You
Gate.
said it. Is what's your answer? Final answer. And in the form
It's
of
in
a
the
question.
name.
Yeah, you said it, but in the form of a question. You need to say in the form of a question. So it'd be like, what is, who is?
What is Baldur's?
What is Baldur's Gate is your answer? That is correct. Yeah. Carlos on the board, tying it up with Eddie. All right. I did drop a lot of hints for that one, so I don't know how good D&D is going to go now. All right. Carlos, on the board, what is your choice?
Dragon Ball for 200.
200?
Mm-hmm.
All right. As of the Tournament of Power, who is the strongest human in Universe 7? All right, that's Carlos.
If I remember correctly, who is Goku?
I'd like to remind, that's your answer? Who is Goku?
Yes.
That is incorrect. Goku is a Saiyan, not a human being.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Ash, Eddie, do you guys want to buzz in or do you not know it?
Nope, I'm good.
I don't know it.
All right. All right. Who is Krillin? Krillin is the answer here. Goku's...
That's what I thought.
You should have gone for it. All right.
I didn't want to give in.
Carlos, you may have lost points, but can you redeem it? It's still your pick. Carlos.
I can redeem myself. Dragon Ball 100. I can
Dragon
redeem
Ball
it. I
for
can redeem
100.
it.
All right. Redeem yourself.
Yes.
Redemption. What is the name of the creature summoned by the Dragon Balls? All right.
Shenron. Wait,
It is.
who is Shenron? Who is Shenron?
Who is Shenron? Is correct. All right. You've redeemed yourself, Carlos. You're at 0 now. All right. It's still your pick.
Film and TV 200.
Film and TV for 200. All right. In the summer of 2023, 2 films were merged in name. What was the merged name of the 2 films? Eddie.
Barbenheimer. Or what is Barbenheimer?
Barbenheimer. Barbie or Oppenheimer. I did not put the what, so that is on me. So, you are correct. Eddie's sitting at a cool 300 now. Eddie, your job.
W up. Touch grass for 500.
Touch grass for 500. Jumping right in. What percentage of the brain do we use? Sorry, what percentage of our brain do we use? You can all just buzz in and say an answer. It's 500 points on the board. Eddie.
Isn't it like about 10% or something? Probably way off. Or what is?
Did you say? Wait, can you repeat that again? Sorry.
What is? Probably way off.
What is 10% is incorrect. Does anybody else have an answer? Anybody else want to buzz in? Ash, what is your answer?
What is 20%?
20% is incorrect. Carlos, if you get this here, you could easily take the lead. Or do you want to pass?
I'm passing.
Passing? Right. The answer is, what is 100%? It is a myth that we only use 10% of our brain. So it's a trick question. It is so tricky, in fact, that Carlos muted himself. All right. No points that round. Let's see. Eddie, still your pick.
Grass for 3.
Touch grass for 300. What restaurant rating system was invented to encourage car travel in France and shares a name with a car? Oh, this is supposed to be tire brand. Sorry.
Oh.
Eddie.
What is the Michelin rating system?
You are correct. It is Michelin rating system, Michelin stars. I will accept that. So back at 100, taking the lead. All right. Still your pick, Eddie.
Gaming for 3.
Gaming for 300. What is the name for finishers in Mortal Kombat? All right, Carlos, calm down, man. What is your answer?
What is a fatality?
What is a fatality? All right, it's fatality plural, but still correct. At 300 now, taking the lead swiftly. It is your turn. Pick your poison.
Touch grass for 200.
Touch grass for 200. All right. Roughly how many cups of water should you have every day? This is also... all right. It is your choice, Ash. What do you say?
What is 4 or 5 glasses of water?
We're doing it in cups. I'd
Oh,
like to make that clear.
What is 10 cups?
10 cups is
Yeah.
incorrect. Let's see. I think that was Eddie first.
What is 6 to 8 cups?
Also incorrect. Carlos, I did see yours.
What is
There is a range here because it depends on if you're male or female.
11 to 12?
11 to 12?
What is 11 to 12?
I'll be nice and count it. It is 12 to 15,
Bro, he
but
did
the
not get
actual
that, bro.
answer is 11.5. So I will count it. It was mostly within your range. I will give you that. So you're sitting pretty at 500. All right. Still your pick. It's now your pick, Carlos. What do you choose?
Film and TV for 300?
Film and TV for 300. All right. What Games of Thrones actor was nominated for an Emmy every single season of the show?
I've only seen the first season. Don't spoil anything.
I'll let you know it is a man, and he is very well known. All right, no
Would I
buzzing.
know?
No, yeah, you probably all know him. No buzzing.
I don't know his
Do
name.
I need the name of the guy or the character?
I would accept both. Eddie?
Who is Peter? Peter, just say like last initial Peter D. Last name starts with a D.
Yes.
So
Can
who is
you
Peter D?
can you give me a bit more, or at least the name of the character he plays?
His name always makes me laugh. Dinklage. Who is Peter Dinklage?
You are correct. Who is Peter Dinklage? Putting you back up in the positives. Only 300 behind Carlos. All right, it's your game now.
Let's finish off touch grass.
All right, you're going to finish touching grass as soon as possible. When doing CPR, what song or beats per minute should you compress to? I will
Wait,
accept
song?
either. Eddie,
What is Staying Alive by the Bee Gees?
you would be correct. Staying alive, I will survive, or 100 to 120 BPM is the answer. So you did make your comeback, Eddie. Sitting at
That seems
600.
ironic, doesn't it?
All right. Eddie, it's your board.
D&D for 3.
D&D for 300. Name at least 2 of Strahd von Zarovich's vampire weaknesses.
Like damage types?
Nope. Vampire weaknesses. There is a specific
Vampire.
difference.
Okay.
Ash.
What is light and steak? Like a steak?
Could you be more specific?
Like a stake through the heart and like the light sword.
Is
Like
that
the
your
sword.
final answer? What is the light sword and a stake to the heart?
Yes.
I'll count it. So it's what is any of these? Forbiddance is entering a place that is not his own without permission. Uh, Harmed by running water, stake to the heart, which you did get, and sunlight hypersensitivity, which I'll count for the sun sword because that is its whole purpose. So that gets you a bit out of the mud. You're still in it, still in the thick of it, you might say. But you did
I'm
get
in the
that
thick
point.
of it.
All right, Ash, it is your board now.
Film and TV for 400.
Film and TV for
God.
400. Which coffee house did Ross, Rachel, Monica, Chandler, Phoebe, and Joey hang out in on Friends?
I've never seen Friends either.
I will let you know it is a pun. That helps you out.
It's a pun.
Yeah, play on words might be better way of describing it.
Is this a joke I would make?
Probably not. It's more of a play on words rather than a joke. Alright, no buzzes. You guys all cool with me showing you the answer? Or is there a guess?
Cool with it.
Alright.
Don't have to guess.
What is Central Perk? Alright. That's that. Ash, since no one buzzed and no one got it right, it is your pick. Once again.
Gaming for 400.
Gaming for 400. In 1981, what 1981 arcade game had the player control a starship tasked with destroying alien forces while avoiding enemy projectiles? Eddie?
What is Space Invader?
That is incorrect. Any other guesses, or everyone cool with
Well,
me
that's it. Continue. My mom's going to be upset at me because I should know this.
Continue. All right.
Oh, shoot.
Carlos, you're also good with me continuing?
I'm fine.
You're fine with it? All right. It is Galaga. What is Galaga?
Galaga.
That man is playing Galaga over there. Anybody gets that reference?
Nope.
That's Tony Stark from the first Avengers movie on the helicarrier.
I haven't seen the Avengers movies either.
You haven't seen the first Avengers movie?
Nope.
It's such a great movie. All right. No points.
I'll
Once
make him
again,
watch it.
it is Ash on the board. Your choice.
Dragon Ball for 300.
Dragon Ball for 300. What is the shorthand for Super Saiyan? This would be like when you shorten things. So so it's like be right back. How you'd shorten. Eddie.
What is SSJ?
SSJ. That is correct. Eddie making a comeback right now.
Let's do D&D for 4.
We're doing D&D for 400. All right. What 9th level spell deals 12d12 psychic damage, and if the target has 100 or fewer hit points, it just dies? Eddie?
What is Kill?
Kill? You would be incorrect. Taking you back down to 100. Carlos.
What is Blade of Disaster?
Blade of Disaster is incorrect. Alright. Ash, Do you have a guess?
No.
All right. Does anybody have a guess they want to do for no points? All right. No clue. All right. It
What was
is,
the question?
what is power word kill?
They changed the name of it. It's
It's
just kill now.
It is not just kill. I'm almost 100% certain.
I'm almost 100% sure it is just kill now, but okay.
I will look it up for you right now. The new edition, power word kill, 12d12 psychic damage. If the target has 100 or fewer hit points, it dies. Otherwise, it takes 12d12 psychic damage. So you might be thinking of the line where it says, you compel one creature you can see within range to die. But there is no kill spell. It's the closest you get.
Okay.
Alright? Remember that for next time. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Still on the board. Still Eddie's board right now to choose. Because no one got it right.
Let's just get rid of D&D.
D&D for 500? Alright. This corrupted angel is never directly met by the party until the end of the module she appears in. Who is she?
What? Is this like a well-known thing?
Yeah, pretty well known. Here, to give you guys, this is really hard. I know this because I own the book that it's in, and I've played the module, which gives me a bit of an unfair knowledge on it. I will let you guys search this up. First one to buzz in after searching up wins. Start now.
Hey Alexa, who is the angel that you meet in the module in D&D?
Post.com. Angel is a virtual assistant that remembers information about
Yeah,
people
that's
you
not
meet
going to
and
give
can
it to you.
remind you to ask her. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No.
Yes.
If anybody can get this, you can buzz in and give me the answer.
If I pronounce it badly, is that not?
If you pronounce it badly, I'll if someone else pronounces it correctly, I will give it to them instead. But buzzed in,
Might
Carlos.
lose all my points for this, but who is Perigi?
Who is who?
Perigi?
Erigi? That is
Perigi.
incorrect. I'll give you guys a hint. Descent into Avernus. Eddie.
Who is Zariel?
You are correct. Who is
Okay.
Zariel? That's the only.
Zariel.
Alright. Eddie, 600.
Getting
Taking the
there.
lead. You guys still have a chance to come back here. So,
Gaming for 5.
gaming for 5? Alright. The Konami code, also commonly referred to as the Contra code and sometimes the 30 lives code, is a cheat code that appears in many games. List all the moves of the Konami code in order. That is Carlos.
So do I have to say what is and then start, or can I just say the code?
Please start with please keep it in the form of a question if you would. So you'd say like
What
what
is?
is? Sorry.
Oh. What is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, star?
You're correct. What is up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start? You are correct. Carlos, jumping back into the thick of it. You only need, there's 2 500 questions, Carlos. You could be able to take this back. All right. You're bored.
Give me Dragon Ball 500.
Dragon Ball for 500. What type of fusion involves a dance? I would like the name of it. Is there any clue? This is a really tough one. Eddie?
What is Meta-Morin fusion?
Are you looking this up?
No, but my dad was talking about this the other day.
You are correct. What is the Metamoran fusion?
I listened to my dad for once. He grew up watching Dragon Ball.
All right. Eddie, your choice.
Dragon Ball for 4.
Dragon Ball for 4. In Dragon Ball GT, what is the color of Super Saiyan 4 Goku's times 10 Kamehameha?
Dragon Ball GT a game, or is that a...
I knew this. Before I did any of this, I already knew this. So, Carlos.
I played the game, so I think it'd be around a reddish color. Or what is reddish color?
Going red. All right. That is correct. What is the color red / what is red? You're back in the thick of it now. Once again. All right. Carlos.
I need to get this one right.
There's only one thing left on the board, but do you want to say it?
Film and TV 500.
All right. Film and TV for 500. What still currently running sci-fi show
God.
aired the weekend of the Kennedy assassination? Looks like we have no buzzins. I will give a hint, though. It was canceled for a while, being brought back in 2005.
That was before I was born. 3 years before.
All right. Here, I'll give one more hint before we call it a no contest here. It is British.
I'm David.
Carlos.
I think I heard my dad talking about this. What is Doctor Who?
You would be correct. Putting you at 1,000. Bringing this up close. Final Jeopardy is about Dragon Ball, specifically Dragon Ball GT.
The game, I'm cooked.
Not the game.
Watch the game for all of 5. That's where all my knowledge came from. Dad.
Alright. It's not about the game. It's about... Alright, so, I need to know, what is your guys' bets? What do you... So...
To say it out loud or text?
500.
Well, I was gonna have you guys send me it. So, if you'd send me it in Discord. and this it's private, so.
I know I'm not going to win, so.
All right. Ash, you have 1,000 points to bet.
I don't.
So you can bet up to 1,000. All right.
I just know I won't win, so.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't make.
I mean,
Okay.
you don't take.
Okay, wait, Joe.
You said you miss 100% of the shots you
I
don't make.
did.
That's just like common sense.
you miss 100%. You miss 100% of the drinks you don't take. All right.
Hey, Joe, I just sent you the one. Did I do that correctly? No, I did not. I meant that.
Sent me. All right. So, GT is what we're doing today. What GT villain possesses Vegeta in Dragon Ball GT? If you would send me the answers also in our single chats.
It's a question.
I don't spell.
What is the name of the villain that takes over Vegeta's body in Dragon Ball GT?
I do not know how to spell, so.
It wouldn't be that hard to spell. I'll let you know that. Here, I'll give you guys a bit of a hint on this one. It is a bit of a hard one. It's 4 letters.
Letters? Bro, my only guess is like 6 letters.
If it makes it easier on you, it is a very common word too. It's not something
common
ridiculous. Yep.
Like a common word in the English language.
Yeah, you'd use this. You've definitely used this word. You mainly. It's 4 letters. Once I get an answer from each person, I'll let it rip.
I only know who.
Let's see. Carlos's is in. I still need an answer from Ash. And I still need an answer from Eddie. Even if you don't know it, just write whatever you think it could be.
Wait, I'm stupid. Is it just that word?
Ash, even if you don't know it, you still need to send me an answer.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I just
Am I
want
allowed
to
to
make
use a
sure.
translator? Am I allowed to use a translator?
You don't need to use a translator. This is English, man.
English isn't my first language. So show it. Wait, it's still the same.
It would be mostly the same in Spanish as well. I'll let you know that.
I'm guessing
Okay,
that.
I just know what it is then. Maybe.
Alright. No. Alright, so we got one from Ash, and then we got all
I
of
just
them
sent you
in.
mine.
Alright. All of All the answers are in. So I will go in order of how it is on here. We will start with Ash. Ash, you guessed. What is puar? That is incorrect. All right, Carlos, you sent two things. You sent who is baby and also a picture of Vegeta baby Vegeta. And then Eddie, you also said who is baby. There is a winner though. So we'll go in order. Ash, you received no points.
That's okay.
Eddie, you
Yeah.
got one.
Mhm.
No. You got 100 points, putting you at 12,000. Not 12,000, 1,200.
12,000. Let's go.
12,000.
All right. And Carlos bet 500 points, meaning Carlos is the winner by 300 today.
Good job, Carlos.
And your prize is knowing that you know more stuff than everyone else. And now you can say that at least everyone here, is not as smart as you. Except for me.
That's crazy.
I'm the mastermind behind all of this.
You always have been the mastermind of everything.
I really have been. That has
Especially
been
D&D.
That is also true. But that has been Jeopardy for today. If you guys want to make any final remarks.
Next time.
Ash, do you have anything you'd like to say?
See you next time when we decide to do this again. Because this was actually a lot of fun on Jeopardy.
Carlos, do you have anything you want to say to
Roll
YouTube
the credits.
Roll the credits. Eddie.
Roll the credits is crazy. I'm glad Carlos got out of his fish princess arc, and I applaud him today.
All right. Well, I will probably play this again with you guys next time.